factory, and at the Kede Matches factory, at the Kumasi Pencil factory. Kumasi factory will go at the application go. What type of nonsense is this? Mama should correct all of them. Maybe 2 years money. Period.
Mirazi, thank you very much. Hamzem,
Yes, sir.
how are you doing?
By God grace, I'm doing good.
You're good.
Except that in my constituency,
I'm coming. The callers don't want you to talk, but maybe this will be my last caller, or maybe last but two. At 9:15 then we'll start because today we are on go answer. Good morning. Yeah, more. Can
And it's painful that when the NDC came to power, they said that they are not going to continue with the
1D1F.
That was started by the MPP government. So some of the factories are in various stages of completion. There, nothing is happening to them. My brother, you know that if you want to do 24-hour economy, you must do production. Yeah. We don't produce in this country.
They will stimulate
production. And even what
they will create the environment for the production to happen.
How do you do it? When are you going to do it?
They'll give incentives.
Incentives. When?
To people who want to be part
of the
24-hour economy.
1 year is almost gone. Oh. And you are still talking about theories. The practicalities are not there. Where are the factories? Even the existing factories are suffering. Nothing has been done about that. You said you are going to push about $300 to $400 million into it. Where is the money? And all these things are looking back to us. And the youth who rose up to vote for the NDC are disappointed big time, my brother.
Oh, already? But there's more time.
Because Mahama has not been able to give them any hope into the future. And even businessmen, now look at electricity. You want to do 24-hour economy.
Well, they give subsidies to
bills. The bills that you are paying, people who even running private schools, the bills that they are paying.
It's expensive.
Serious. So bills, so 24, the factories are not there. Now the factories are not there. The funding is not there. And
but
after
you see,
1 year,
the argument is that they don't have to establish new factories. Already, there are existing factories in the private sector largely. The only thing they require is support. If they provide them with the infrastructural support, give them electricity, more the subsidies in electricity, security,
I will not let you
and all of those things,
my brother,
they will be able to produce continuously for 24 hours.
There's a saying in account that you bought them free. Even the factories that were set up by the government.
You can buy them from the hospital.
you see, the factories that were set up by the government, where are the factories?
Which government?
The various governments.
Okay, you go and rehabilitate these factories.
Those factories are
like Commander Sugar Factory.
You see, Commander Sugar Factory is there. Look at the cost, the amount of money that was pushed in the Commander Sugar Factory. And all those monies have gone waste by John Dramani Mahama because of his bad work. This factory is there. Look at Kumasi Shoe Factory and those areas. Go to the areas and see things for yourself. They have turned to warehouses for arch folk.
But that was not part of the promise. The promise was private sector and some selected public sectors.
Selected public sectors.
You
are saying 24-hour economy. So what you do is that you must boost the factories that are dead, resurrect them, bring them back to life, so that people will start getting jobs to do. Then you also support the private sector. So as the public sector is providing jobs, the private sector also support the government with more jobs. People get jobs to do, and the youth who are looking for jobs will be free. No, you see, I've been saying this. The NDC are trying to look smart in finding jobs for their people to do. Now, you see that they are coming out with a discussion that in the military, they have phone kwan on NDC for. They have phone kwan in the military, then they extend the recruitment to maybe 30 years so that they will have the chance to recruit their party people to become military men. They said they've created jobs. How many people will you be able to...
How did you do the sign language?
You see, how many people will you be able to recruit into the military?
But at least some will be recruited.
You see, if you expand it and you could only a few people, the population of Ghana is getting to 34 million people. So job creation is not a joke.
It's a major thing.
It's a serious thing. And my brother, you bear with me that the NDC has not shown anything spectacular to show that they are serious with the job creation drive in this country.
Haven't you seen the big push agenda? Do you know how many persons will get jobs as a result?
What big push?
You know, the number of roads that will be constructed under the big push.
Why big push?
You don't know big push? Big push.
The roads that they are going
to
roads that let's wait and see what they are going to do with the road construction. And those when it comes to road construction, the jobs that you create are only temporary. They are not permanent.
Right. Okay.
They are not permanent. People need permanent jobs. You meet about 4 people. 3 people may tell you that they don't have jobs. Meanwhile, they have temporary jobs that they are doing. They don't see those things as jobs. You talk about 24-hour economy. We're going to create 1.7 million jobs. By now, John Mahama should have been seen putting certain measures in place to make sure that the jobs are created. For now, at least, 1.7 million in 4 years. 100,000 it's open for people to say these people have been well established.
The focus now is to stabilize the economy that you guys destroyed. They are now stabilizing it, so that when it is stable, then of course they can build upon it.
Their focus is stabilizing the economy.
So that's why they have.
You see the argument
they have made the exchange rate very.
The arguments
resilient.
that they are putting across.
Now the cedi, do you know, is the best performing currency in the world. Why are you laughing?
Don't forget
it's a big deal.
Don't forget it got to a point that when the NPP was in government, the cedi became the best performing currency in the world.
But you couldn't sustain it.
And Ghana,
for a year,
Ghana became the fastest growing economy in the world. A point in time under Akufo-Addo. The same John Dramani Mahama went somewhere and said that Ghana, economy crumpled because of COVID-19 in UN. The second time, he has gone outside to make a case over there that the COVID-19 had a serious toll on our economy. When the NPP, when we were in power, first 3 years in government, you saw it. Everything was in that. The economy was shaped until we were hit by COVID-19. Even after COVID-19, the government was putting measures in place to make the economy stabilize. You saw it. Inflation from 51 to 24. So things were moving toward the right direction. So if you want to do 24-hour economy, of course, you must work on the economy, fine. But you must put measures in place to ensure that the 24-hour economy kickstarts. So we are pleading. If he doesn't know, John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, if you don't know for us that the first thing that you have to do as a president is to make sure that those existing factories, bring them back to life. So when they are back to life, at least if it is about 20, 50 people, we have had a number of people who have gotten jobs to do. After that, then the support for the private sector is very important to make sure that we see factories growing.
One of the key things the private sector is very much concerned about is the stability of the city. That so far has been achieved.
So
that's a good foundation.
And apart from that, you must give them incentives.
Yeah, it's part of the package.
Yes.
Of the 24
so you give people incentive for them to able to set up their business so that.
But they also need the city to be stable.
For that one,
which is something that you want to give government credit for.
What credit?
For the stability.
What credit? But you saw that the city was stabilizing. The city was stabilizing.
No, but now the level of strength it is gaining, not just stability, strength.
No, I'm saying
that's why it's the best performing currency
in
the world, though,
Mr. The city went as far as
the best though in the world, though.
Inflation went as far as 51
under your administration.
Yes.
So if you brought
because of COVID-19, and now as we're working on the currency, on the economy, inflation came back to 24,
which is higher than you inherited.
Yes, but you see that the government.
So you took us back.
That is post COVID-19. There is something that we must understand as Ghanaians. The economies across the world, every economy suffered because of COVID-19. Check other countries, their currencies. All the currencies were suffering. America was suffering and is still suffering because of COVID-19. So let's not make a case out of COVID-19 that because of this government was not performing. A lot of governments lost elections because of COVID-19. And now the races are dawning on us. So now John Dramani Mahama is now the president of the nation. Seriously, my brother.
Let's move out this morning because we are alone. I'll give some few time to our friends also to join in. But let's talk about the potential next president, Dr. D. I nearly said Dr. DMB. Dr. Bawumia. he has started his campaign. Yesterday or 2 days ago, myself and Rhoda spoke to the majority leader, and I asked him the question, will Bawumia support any candidate if he loses? He said, perish the thought. I think he said, perish the thought for like 3. And I said, oh no, he doesn't think it's possible. He has started his nationwide campaign. Kennedy and every other candidate is going around. I know that you support DMB.
Yes, of course. I support DMB. 100%.
Give me one reason or 2 or 3 solid reasons why a man who has led a very abysmal performance for your party in your history, from 6.7 million votes to 4.6 to 2.1 million votes lost, from 169 in 2016 seat, dropping to 138 in 2020, to further 87 as we speak. Why should such a man be given a second chance?
Okay, then let me just suppose this argument to that of John Dramani Mahama. John Dramani Mahama was the president of Ghana, and he had an abysmal performance in the 2016 elections. He lost woefully. There was no hope because of his incompetence. He lost. But the NDC got to know that there's something in that man. He has been marketed. And if they bring him back again, it will serve them well. Consistency. The reason why I wanted to support His Excellency, former Vice President Dr. Bawumia, is consistency. Now, in this voter market, if you are consistent in presenting someone who is competent consistently, you are going to get the results.
But you can consistently bring someone who will consistently lose.
Yes, it's possible. But now you see, look at the person that we are talking about. His Excellency, former Vice President Bawumia. Now, Alfa, you bear with me. In the history books, the Fourth Republic, if we are to talk about the best vice president ever in the history of the Fourth Republic, you will mention Dr. Bawumia.
Best in terms of
performance.
But
as vice president.
He would have won if he did what he was the best performer.
But this 8-year mantra thing, this 8 year, now why are you? This 8-year thing that we are talking about. If you serve 8 years in government, a lot of things happen. And the people don't look at your performance in government. They feel that you need to go for somebody to come. Otherwise, John Dramani Mahama wouldn't have become a president again if it were to be performance. Masa, we admit that we lost the election. We admit that the MPP made some mistakes. But in terms of performance, you cannot take it away from the MPP. When we're in government, the policies that we unleash in this country, it's just that because we lost the election, people are not talking about those things. Unprecedented in the history of Ghana, roads and the MPP government. The Ghana card we are talking about, the hottest commodity is now the Ghana card. And these are the ideas that came from Dr. Bawumia.
No, it didn't come from him.
It didn't come from
John Mills.
Yes,
even John Kufuor had
it's
started.
Kufuor, not John.
John Mills continued.
No, he didn't continue.
He continued. In fact, we queued just that the cars didn't.
He didn't do anything before he died.
No, he rolled it out.
See, so
we queued the cars didn't come.
Drive in this country.
Yeah.
Mobile money interoperability. The drone system, where the U.S. government is learning from Ghana because of the example that was set by Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. The gold for oil deal, which NDC has taken care of that, and now it has turned to a gold board, where now they are benefiting from the gold board. The gold purchasing deal and those other things, where the brains coming from the brains of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and you think we should sit down and allow this man to go and sleep with all these brains? No. If he wants to come again, I know Ghanaians are now aware that they made a lot of mistakes by not voting for Dr. Bawumia. Because looking at the performance, I can say, say, is this the performance? 24 where do so much noise in this country and this performance, then I think Ghanaians will have a second thought in bringing His Excellency.
You spent 8 years in office. President Mahama has just spent not even up to a year. So comparison is misplaced, isn't it?
It's not misplaced.
Wait for him to.
It is never misplaced.
To spend 4 years and see the difference that he will
just 9 months in government.
Yes.
Under Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo brought free education, massive project that benefited everybody.
According to global.
In 9 months in government.
I'm
coming. In 9 months in government.
Yes.
John Mama was able to bring Nkukwan Kitinkiti.
He has brought gold board.
Nkukwan Kitinkiti.
He has brought gold board.
No, I'm talking of the main.
Gold board is a main thing. It's one.
What is gold board doing? They are the beneficiary of the gold board. He and his people are benefiting from the gold board. I'm talking about a project, a policy that benefits every single Ghanaian.
9 months he has brought academic user fees policy. You recall? He has brought Ejumaura. You remember?
Academic user fee policy.
Free fees for university students.
So how many people? No, I'm talking about a policy that covers a lot of people. How many people are benefiting of this academic user fee policy?
He has stabilized the city within 9 months.
Again, you are bringing this discussion.
Yes,
I told you that. Now I told that after COVID-19, the NPP government was putting measures in place to bring the economy back to life. Don't forget, I've been saying this. You don't have to be blaming Akufo-Addo.
Let me ask you this final question before I go to my friends, because they will also have to chip in with some of their contributions. Just 5 minutes. According to Global Info Analytics, having surveyed the people of Ghana, if they look at the various potential candidates from the quarters of the NDC, everybody who emerges as the presidential candidate will be able to beat DMB except Julius Debra and I think the Kujutus and the likes. But Kisela Tufosin, hands down. Haruna Idrisu, hands down. Asedun Ketia, hands down. What do you say to that?
It's a research. The report has come.
According to them.
So if you are a politician and there's any report, the reports are not sacrosanct. You need to work on the reports. So if they are saying that those people, when they have the potential of beating DMB, fine. So what is DMB also supposed to do to, make a case for himself so that he gets more votes? So we also do our analysis and see how we put up the marketing strategies in place. But don't forget, now you see that the NDC has lost the goodwill that they had from Ghanaians.
It's ridiculous.
They have lost everything totally.
Let me speak to this caller. Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Kevin, briefly.
Good morning. Now I want to say.
Briefly, at you. 30 seconds.
The Wabet now or see or put something. Ever my economy.
Mr. Jones, I'm Nidino Nompacho.
Mr. Jones, I didn't know the in the 8 years, we went to £1 to $1. It could do 16. What are you saying? I didn't know the two. I am a citizen of Ukraine. I didn't know the two.
Thank you very much, Kevin, for joining us this morning. You can also join me briefly. What do you say to what we have been discussing with the constituency secretary for MPP, Kwabis? Good morning.
Good morning, Alfa.
Yes.
How are you doing?
Me too.
Maybe some Mr. Yamisa. Also, the statement, you know. So, Kase, Omudi 8 years into no moving, no more year, and I got a well, Mudi, or more year, and a Pamoa. Me who said, a short Kakra Maying. So, more year, a year pa. And a year, who do a year pa. Now, me beside say, to see a DMB, a chopper, no pan, a day chopper, on Chirichimu, and the idea of year in Pia. Ama the candidate, you know, patch away there. I then no more year already.
Okay. Thank you very much, Kwame, for joining us this morning. You can also join in 0541022318 and share with me your view. Good morning.
Alpha.
Yes, Mr. Bedu, briefly.
You see, the NPP people still talk about the COVID-19 and Russia-Ukraine war. To shift the blame. You see, Mama is on course. Mama is mending the broken economy that the NPP and the Baunia left for the NDC. So he needs some time. He's on course. You see, as a result of Mama's good economy, handle of the economy, the city, especially the city, is now gaining strength.
Okay.
You see, Mama, because of that, you see, please give me some time.
No,
because the cooking oil, that was.
Please.
The cooking oil that was at 1,002 is currently 550.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bidi, for joining us this morning. That's his view there. You can also join in 0541 022318. What's your take on our conversation so far? Good morning.
Yeah, please.
Hello? Hello? Hello, good morning.
Yeah, please, I also want to ask...
yes, Eric,
them.
Briefly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to ask Mr. that don't you think that it is too early for put pressure on the government?
Okay, thank you very much. Eric thinks that why are you people? Why? 0541022318. I'll give Mr. Amizem the last minute to wrap up, but I'm waiting for the last caller before I do so. If you are able to come through within this period, why not? 0541 022 318 is the number. It looks as if the last caller is not coming. So, Mr. Amizem, you have the floor. You've heard some of our callers. Yes. Some of them are asking you questions. Some two are making statements.
Someone indicating that we have to give NDC some time. We don't have time for now, my brother. We are almost 1 year, and I think something must be seen on the table that the NDC government is serious.
Very last caller. Okay. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, your name?
Yes, my name is Hamza from Aberdeen.
Yes, let's hear you say.
Yes. Those saying it's too early to compare this government, they are not right. Yes, because if you look at this situation and the last 8 years situations, there's so much differences. So what I want them to know is this government is nothing. Yeah, that's how I can say it.
It's nothing.
Because, yes,
they are not doing. They are not doing anything.
Yes, they are not doing what we are expecting them to do.
Okay. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Yes, I'm just wrap up for me.
Yeah. So on the issue of the MPP campaign that we are talking about, they have all started their campaign, and then I know that the elections committee in charge of the presidential elections is also doing very well to make sure that we have free, fair, and credible elections in come January 31st. I'm also appealing that our leaders, they should be decorous in their discussions. They should tell the delegates, the polling station executives, and the party members the things that they can do to secure power for us in 2028. And I think when the people are convinced, they will vote for them. And I'm also praying that in case anybody wins, we should all, with a united front, rally our support for that person and work together as a strong party and recapture power in 2028. Looking at the performance of the NDC for now, and the years ahead of us, it is clear that the MPP, when you are united and work so hard, we're able to recapture power in 2028.
That's the constituency secretary for the MPP in the Kwabi East constituency, Honorable Jones Yamesem, who was our guest this morning. My name has been Alfa. Ali, Elia, you heard from Rhoda. Thank you very much for doing the listening. We want to have a very good morning.